this is a dirty phone call. Larry and I are going to be in the country, so we'll miss any birthday celebrations. Anyway, you're turning 35. Who really wants to celebrate being that old? Well, I only hope I look as good as you when I'm your age.
Hey, Bob, it's Peter. Get those girls out of your bed and pick up the phone, will ya? Oh God, I'm so envious I can't even talk. Call me.
Hi, Robert. It's April. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Hi, Bobby. It's Amy. I just called to say that if I'm late for the party, please don't call. I'm running a little. You're not supposed to know that there's Judy? Judy! Oh goodness, I'm afraid I dialed the wrong number. Just ignore this phone call. Oh God, you're never gonna believe what I just did.
Yo, Bob, it's Marta. Long time no hear. Well, the doctor said false alarm. I'm not pregnant. So hey, you can feel free to return my phone calls again, huh?
Hi, this is Bob. Yes, today's my birthday, and yes, you may leave a message about how happy you are that I'm turning 35. And whatever you're calling about, my answer is yes! My birthday. It's my birthday. Do you know you had me scared to death? I was just about to run out of this place like nobody's business. I didn't know. What kind of friends would throw you a surprise party on your 35th birthday? Mine. Well, then again, how many times do you get to turn 35? 11? Okay, come on. Say it and get it over with. It's embarrassing. Quick, I can't stand it.
Happy birthday, Robert!
Oh, I stood it. Yes, thank you for including me in your thoughts, your lives, your families. Thank you for remembering. Thank you.
You don't look it.
Well, I feel it.
It's the birthday boy.
Now you've rehearsed. Very good. I am touched.
No. I just love it when people are really surprised.
She loves it when people are really surprised.
If you don't like it, you can take it back.
Well, I haven't even seen it yet.
I mean though, if you don't like it.
We wait until a man's looked at the thing.
I know I'll like it.
Why don't you just take it back?
For God's sakes, he just said he likes it.
Pretend not to notice Harry, Robert. I think I'll leave.
I was just being funny. Sarah, we could stay a little longer.
Take ours back, too.
Here's from Paul and me. If I were you, I would take it back and get the money. It cost so much I fainted.
It did not, Robert. It's a sweater.
Oh, you told him what it was. Well, when I saw the price tag, I thought it was a house.
Miss, why don't you tell him to take yours back? It's not about the gift.
It's the cost that counts. Who is that?
That is I. I am very rich. I am his wife, and I'd introduce him. But I've forgotten his name.
Many happy returns of the day, old man.
David is now going to deliver our greeting. Go on, sweetheart.
Robert, happy birthday from us.
Happy birthday, Robert!
May this year give you fame, fortune, and your first wife.
Here.
All right. That's enough talk for the many happy returns, and that's enough about me. I'm indeed just so lucky to have all of you. When you got friends like mine.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you. Now blow out your candles and make a wish. Don't tell your wish, Bobby, or it won't come true. Oh, you have to close your eyes and blow them all out. Be sure to make it a good one, Robert.
as well as he does. Must be a new rule.
Sure you do.
Don't believe a word of it.
Of course you do.
Oh, I know it, I will. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
He's kidding. You gotta be kidding, Rollo. Anyways, don't tell it.
Ooh, tell it, it's dirty.
They say you're not supposed to tell.
Paul's right, don't tell him.
Anyways, Robert, you're in your prime. 35.
Harry, hush. You don't tell a person's age at our ages. Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby, baby.
Bobby, baby.
Robbie. Robert, darling. Bobby.
We've been trying to call
Bobby,
you.
baby.
Bobby, baby.
Baby, I've got something to tell you. Bobby, honey. Bobby,
Bobby.
darling.
Bobby,
you
baby.
all day. Bobby, there's something I wanted to say. Bobby, Bobby, sweetie, how have you been? So high on your way home. Bobby,
Thinking of you. Not anymore.
there's a concert on to make you say. The town got more like a day. Bobby, happy Saturday night. Bobby, Bobby, get together as we stay alright. Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the three of us, only the three of us. We love.
Door chimes in, comes company. No strings, good times, room hums company. Late night, quick bites, party games, deep talks, long walks, telephone calls. Thoughts shared, souls bare, private names, all those photos up on the wall. With love, filling the days with love, 70 ways to Bobby with love from all moon crazy people, my friends. Those moon crazy people, my merry friends. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's really about, really about.
Bobby, 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 baby.
Bobby, Bobby.
Robbie, Robert, darling.
Bobby.
Will you Bobby, Bobby, baby.
David, Sarah.
Listen, pal, I like your
Bobby,
opinion.
Bobby, honey, Bobby, there's a problem I need to wrap it up. Bobby, this is the chaos, I'm sorry, child. Bobby, Bobby, where have you been? Bobby, dear, it's none of my business. Darling, if you make you longer. Bobby, just show your own Bobby, come on over for dinner. We'll be so glad to see you. Bobby, come on over for dinner. Just be the three of us, only the three of us. We love.
Stay
thank God. Cocktail.
Final boarding call for NSEW Airlines Flight 119. Will all passengers
the
who have
hell is
not
that
boarded
noise?
please do
The
so?
queen of the building next door or tearing it
Taxi!
down.
Taxi!
Will you stop blowing that horn, you yo-yo?
Oh, what is that noise?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, David, the phone.
I'm getting
The
it.
kids, it'll wake the kids.
There's cinnamon in the coffee, Robert. The odd taste is cinnamon. A sugar and cream?
The both, may I have lots of both?
Of course you may.
Would you like some brandy in it, Robert?
You having some?
We don't drink, but you have something, darling. Go ahead.
Or would you like a real drink, Robert? We have anything you want.
Well, Harry, if you don't mind, could I have some bourbon?
Right.
Sweetheart.
Okay, darling.
You guys aren't on the wagon. Sarah, you're not on the wagon, are you?
Goodness, Robert, all the questions. Or do you just collect trivia like some old quiz show contestant? We spent half our lives with you, and now you notice Harry's on the wagon?
Year and a half.
No, love. Just a year.
It was a year in February. It's a year and a half now.
I know for a fact it'll be a year next month.
And a half.
1 year. Count it. 1. Harry got arrested for being drunk and put out some sort of humiliation.
I quit to see if I could is actually what happened. I must have told you about all that, Robert.
Never. You never mentioned it, or I would have never brought the bourbon. How were you arrested?
Another question here, Robert. Why don't you have one of these brownies you brought?
I was in California on business and I got really soused one night. And a couple of guys offered to drive me back to my hotel, but instead of going in, I went down to the corner to get something to eat. To sober up.
You said it was 3 blocks.
No, just the corner.
3 blocks away.
Anyway, this patrol car stopped me and said, "You're drunk." I said, "Drunk? I'm clobbered." They said, "We're taking you in." I said, "Take me to my hotel, for God's sakes. It's just on the corner."
3 blocks away.
Anyways, they booked me and mugged me for being drunk. Unbelievable. I only had wine.
Only 3 bottles.
And I insisted on taking the drunk test. I flunked it by 1 point.
And that is when you quit, precious. See, he always thinks it was the first arrest, but actually, it was the second. We never told you that? Curious. I thought Harry had told everybody.
Anyways, I stopped to see if I had a drinking problem, and I don't.
Just a problem drinking.
Oh, do you miss it?
See how you talk in questions? Harry, do you miss it?
No. No, I really don't.
Yes. Yes, he really does. Hi, darling.
Anyways, I stopped and I haven't had a drink since.
Whoops.
Whoops, I haven't had a drink
That
since.
feeling you're just waiting.
For God's sakes, I'm sorry, Robert. You must have noticed how staggering. Falling down drunk, I got off 1 swallow of champagne.
I never said you got drunk, but you did have the
A
champagne.
swallow, 1 swallow.
And it was gone. An elephant swallow.
I'd like to ask for another bourbon, but I'm terrified.
Darling Robert, put a nickel on the bottle for all we care. Here, why don't you have one of these brownies?
Oh, God, no, I'll bust.
Bust. You bust, you skinny thing. Just look at you. You are bones. Skin and bones. I bet when you get on the scale, it goes the other way. Minus.
Well, thank you, Sarah. I'm touched and honored. And I think I was just insulted.
Oh, Robert. I was praying we'd have just one so I could walk.
Sarah, is it possible you've become a food voyeur?
Mexican food. What I crave without cease is Mexican food with all the Tabasco sauce in the world.
Don't eat that brownie.
I'm just smelling it. Here, Robert. You have one.
Not with bourbon.
And chocolate. I'd kill for chocolate. Ooh, or a baked potato with sour cream and chives. Doesn't that just make you writhe? Or hot sourdough bread with all the butter there is.
Chili.
Chili. Dear God, yes, chili.
Manicotti.
Manicotti. Teaspoon of manicotti.
Sara Lee cake.
Sara Lee cake. Sara Lee is the most phenomenal woman since Eleanor Roosevelt.
How about sweet and sour shrimp?
How about sweet and sour anything?
I get the impression you two are on dying.
Not me. Sarah.
Look at these pants. You can put your fist in them. That's how much weight I've lost.
She always does that. Look, I can put my fist in my pants too. She thinks I buy that.
Darling, I've lost 8 pounds already.
It's those women's magazines, Robert. You ever looked at any of those women's magazines? Pages and pages of cakes and pies and roasted potatoes. I bet Sarah subscribes to about 40 magazines. It's a sickness. We're up to our ass in magazines.
I read them all.
Don't.
Do?
Look at this, Robert. Wrestling. She even subscribes to a magazine on wrestling.
Karate. Not wrestling, it's karate.
Wouldn't you like to see it? All those fat broads down at their gym learning karate. What wouldn't you give to see that?
Strangely enough, darling, I'm terribly good at it.
How long have you been studying it?
Who asked that question? Robert? 7 months.
Show us some karate.
No. Would you like some more coffee, Robert? You, Harry?
No, I want to see some karate. I want to see how my money's being wasted.
No.
Do one thing.
No!
Oh, come on, Sarah. I really would give anything to see you do just one. I bet you're excellent. Hey, I'll be your partner.
Right.
No, Harry, this is embarrassing.
Oh, come on.
My God. All right.
Yes. All right.
One throw.
Hooray.
Harry, do you want to go stand over there?
Where?
Over there.
All right. Okay, I'm standing here. Now what?
Now just come at me.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh, fantastic. That's hysterical.
Actually, I could have prevented that
How?
by blocking it.
No, that can't be blocked.
It certainly can. I just didn't do it.
Anyway, Robert, that can't be blocked.
Let's do it again.
All right, darling.
I'll come at you again.
Okay. Okay, I see. Put me down. All right, come at me again. Come. It's the little things you do together, that make perfect relationships. The hobbies you pursue together, savings you accrue together, looks you misconstrue together, that make marriage a joy.
That's very good.
We're doing it once more.
Harry, could I have another bourbon?
Give up.
Do you?
I've got you.
No, I've got you.
Want to do it again?
All right, you break first.
You break first.
Oh, we can just stay here.
All right with me. Fine with me.
You're both very good.
Thank you.
I can get out of this, you know.
Try it.
Now, babe, try it.
Uncle?
Uncle your ass.
It's the little things you share together, wear together, that make perfect relationships, the concerts you enjoy together, neighbors you annoy together, children you destroy together, that keep marriage intact. It's not so hard to be married when two maneuver as one. It's not so hard to be married, and Jesus Christ, is it fun? It's sharing little winks together, drinks together, kinks together, that make marriage or joy. It's bargains that you shop together, cigarettes you stop together, clothing that you swap together, that make perfect relationships.
Hey, Harry, can I have another bourbon?
It's not talk of God and a decade ahead that allows you to get through worse. It's I do and you, don't know nobody said that, and who brought the subject up first. It's the little things, the little things.
The little things you try together,
Cry together,
fly together,
that make perfect relationships. Becoming a cliche together,
holding great together, withering away together,
that make marriage a joy.
It's not so hard to be married.
It's much the simplest of crimes.
It's not so hard to be married.
I've done it 3 or 4 times. It's people that you hate together, made together,
Dates together, that make marriage a joy.
There's things like using force together.
Shouting to your horse together.
getting a divorce together,
That make perfect relationships. Business.
Why, how about that, huh? I had you there.
I had you there.
I'd say it was a draw. Wow. Would you look at the time? I've got to get going.
Aw,
Listen, I had a great time.
so did we.
Great to see you. Sure you wouldn't care for a nightcap?
Right. I mean, no. I mean, when will I see you again?
Harry, don't answer that. He doesn't get any more questions, the sneaky Pete.
Wow. Thanks again.
I'll turn off the lights.
No, I will. I always do.
No, you don't.
Oh, Harry. I love you.
Harry. You ever sorry you got married?
You're always sorry. You're always grateful. You're always wondering what might have been. Then she walks in. And still you're sorry. And still you're grateful. And still you wonder. And still you doubt. Then she goes out. Everything's different, nothing's changed. Only maybe slightly rearranged. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. I look for answers where none are heard. You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her.
Harry, darling, come to bed.
Coming, darling.
You're always sorry. You're always grateful. You hold her thinking, I'm not alone. You're still alone. You don't live for her. You do live with her. You're scared she's starting to drift away. think I meant that in reverse. You're sorry, grateful, regretful, happy. Why look for answers when none occur? You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. You'll always be what you always were, which has nothing to do with, all to do with her. Nothing to do with, all to do with her.
Bob! Bob, where the hell are you?
Out here!
For Christ's sakes. What are you doing out here?
Oh, it is so great to have a terrace in the city. Wow.
Really? We just use it to store old sleds and stuff.
Look, hundreds and thousands of terraces in New York, and never have I seen a person out on even one.
Plus you worry about kids tracking in dirt or falling over.
Oh, and everybody can hear everything you say. Are you listening? Not to mention all the birds do.
And noisy. You cannot even hear yourself think. And what can you see? All you can see is the building across the street.
Oh, don't you lean way over and look out there. You can see the East River.
Except that you really can't. Peter almost met his maker one night trying to see that dumb old East River. He did.
You saved him?
Me? No. Well, I suppose in a way.
She fainted, so I got down.
Peter just is not afraid of anything at all. Unfortunately, I simply was not made that way. One day, Peter fell off the ladder when he was putting up my curio cabinet, and he split his head right open. Well, I fainted.
Ooh.
I came to, I looked at his head, and I fainted again.
4 times you fainted that night.
Well, see now, to me, that is just so sweet. That is charm. Oh, Peter, you gotta be one lucky guy. I mean, that kind of southern graciousness. There just ain't much of that around these parts, no. You two are, he said with envy, just beautiful together. Really, a terrific pair. And Peter, if you ever decide to leave her, I want to be the first to know.
Well,
You're the first to know.
we're getting a divorce.
We haven't told anyone yet.
Oh! Maybe you'll work it out? Don't think so, huh? Well, I'm sure no one can imagine how you feel, or how you feel, or how I feel.
Feel. I just don't feel anything. Here, David, I don't care for anymore. It's too small. It's too small. It probably doesn't work on me. Do you feel anything, Dave? Do you, honey? Because I don't.
You will.
When? I mean, we've had 2, for heaven's sakes. I think maybe it depends on the person's constitution. Don't you, Dave? Well, listen, it's always good to try everything once.
Just wait.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. Maybe I'm just too dumb or too square, but I honestly don't feel anything. Do you, Dave? Do you, honey? Because I don't. I mean, I wish I did. I just don't. Honestly, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe they gave you real grass. Right off the front lawn. I knew I wouldn't feel anything, though. I don't have that kind of constitution. Why am I talking so much?
You're stoned.
I am not.
I am.
You are? You are not. I am so dry.
You're stoned.
Is that part of it?
Oh, you probably get hungry too.
Yes, should I feel that too?
You don't have to feel anything.
Are you hungry, Dave?
No, I'd like some water though.
Oh, me too. Would you like some, Robert?
No, thank you, Jenny.
What?
No, thank you, Jenny. I already have some.
Some what, Robert?
You asked him, honey, what water?
Water. I couldn't remember what we were talking about.
See, you forget when you're high.
Oh, God, do you? Oh, wow, Jesus. Are you high, Dave?
I'm potted.
Potted. That is beautiful. Jesus.
That's twice you said Jesus.
You're kidding.
No, you said it twice. She never swears.
Oh, I didn't even know I said it once.
Say, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Say, kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, you son of a bitch. Jesus. Oh, that's crazy. Yo, wait, the kids. Let's laugh to ourselves.
Jenny, for Christ's sake.
You get us evicted.
Oh, Jenny, you're terrific. You know, you're the girl I should have married.
Well, listen, I know a darling girl in this building that you'll just love.
What?
When are you getting married?
What?
I mean it. I don't think a person's complete until he's married.
He's complete enough. Robert, you're better off the way you are.
That's what I hear.
Oh, Dave, do you mean that?
No. Well, frankly, sometimes I'd like to be single.
Well, that's not even funny.
It has nothing to do with you.
I'm your wife.
And that's the way I want it, but I mean, don't you wish you could be single for like an hour even?
No. Could you make it 2 hours? Now, Bobby, you get yourself married. You see the ideas you're giving Dave.
Oh, I know what I will. Actually, I'm not resisting marriage. It's resisting me, if anything. I'm ready.
Actually, you're not. But listen, not everybody should be married, I guess, right?
Well, I think a person should be married. Your life has a point to it, a bottom. I have everything except freedom, which is everything. This is everything. I got a wife, my kids, a home. I feel like you gotta give a little to get a little, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you ask me, if you're married, then you got another person there all the time. Plus, you can't really get out of it, you know, when you might want to get out of it. You're caught, see? And even if you do get out of it, what do you have to show for it? Not to mention the fact that then you've always been married. I mean, you can never have not been married again.
Listen, I just really don't think you're ready to be married. Do you think just maybe, subconsciously you might be resisting it?
No, negative, absolutely not. I have no block, no resistance. I'm ready to be married.
Why aren't you?
Well, I've always had things to accomplish. That's the main reason. First, I had to finish school, get myself started to have some kind of security. And frankly, just things I had to do before I could even begin to think in terms of marriage. Now, I know that may sound like rationalization, but it's not. Frankly, I wanted to have some fun before I got settled down.
Right, and you've done those things?
Right. Then why am I not married, huh? Wow. Taking me on a bummer. Wait though, you just wait. You're gonna see major changes in my life. I meet women all the time. And right now I've been talking to some real special ladies. You know, right now I'm dating this flight attendant. Cute, original, odd. Oh, and then there's Kathy. You guys never met Kathy, did you? Well, she's the best. And I'm talking the best, and then there's Marta. God, no, she's fun. I'm certainly not resisting marriage. I mean it when I say my life is totally prepared for a gigantic change right now. I'm ready to be married.
Right, then why aren't you?
Right.
Right. You could drive a person crazy. You could drive a person mad. First you make a person hazy, so a person could be happy. Then you leave a person dangling, sadly, outside your door, which it only makes a person gladly want you even more. I could understand a person if he said to go away. I could understand a person if he happened to be gay. But worse than that, titillates a person and then leaves her flat is crazy. He's a troubled person. He's a truly crazy person himself. Yes, you know you're gonna laugh at me. And you laugh like me. When a person's personality is personable, he shouldn't ought to sit like a lump. It's harder than a mountain or coercible to try to get you off of your rump. So single and attentive and attractive a man is everything a person would wish. But turning off a person is the act of a man who likes to pull the crust out of fish. Knock, knock, is anybody there? Knock, knock, it really isn't fair. Knock, knock, I'm working on my charms. Knock, knock, a dog is in my arms. Oh, that sweet affection, what is wrong? There's a loose connection. How long, oh Lord, how long? Bobby, baby, Bobby, 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 you could drive a person lucky. You could blow a person's cool, doo-doo-doo-doo. First you make a person feel all haughty, while you make her feel a fool, doo-doo-doo-doo. When a person says that you've upset her, that's when you're good. You impersonate a person better than a zombie should. I can understand a person if he wants to go to bed. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I can understand a person if he actually was dead. Do-do-do-do, exclusive you, elusive you. Will any person ever get the gist of you? You're crazy, you're a lovely person. You're a moving, deeply maladjusted, never to be trusted, crazy person. Yourself. Bobby is my hobby and I'm giving it up. Well, I'm starving. I'll get us some food. Do one of you sons of bitches want to help? They kiss my ass.
Oh, shall I roll another one?
Oh, maybe one.
No,
I can roll another one in a second.
no,
No more?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It'll just take me a second to roll another one.
Listen, you two have one.
I don't want one,
Have one if you want one.
but I don't. I'll get us some food. Oh, isn't he a marvelous man?
I married a square. A confessed square.
Bobby, we were all just trying to keep up with the kids tonight. Oh goodness, we were already there. Who wants to go back anyways? What do I know?
Hey, Screwball. I'm starving.
I love you so much.
Food.
Put the stuff away. And Bobby, put that stuff in your pocket. Take it home, please. Thank you. You know, maybe you're right. What do I know? Whoever knows.
What was that about? She didn't go for it. I knew she wouldn't go for it. She was stoned. And no, she wasn't. I mean, she doesn't get things like that, Bobby. I mean, she'll go along with it, but that's about it.
She didn't like it?
No, of course she didn't. I know her.
You want me to get you some?
No, she'd have a fit. Anyways, I'm surprised she didn't tonight.
She loved it.
For me? She loved it for me. She didn't really love it. She's what she said. Square. Dumb.
Like a fox.
Robert, I'm gonna go give her a hand. What do you say? Wow. Oh, wow.
Bobby!
Bobby.
Bobby, baby!
Bobby, baby.
Robbie!
Robin, darling.
Bobby, we've been trying to reach
Bobby,
you.
baby.
Ain't got something to tell you.
Bobby, honey.
Bobby, important, darling, I wouldn't call. Bobby, I know how you hate it and
There's someone we want you to meet. Bobby, come on over for dinner. This girl from the office.
Hi, he's from Ohio.
It'll just be the four of us.
You'll love her.
Have I got a girl for you? Wait till you meet her. Have I got a girl for you? Boy, oh boy, come with a weakness for Sazerac swings. Give her even the fruit and she swings. The kind of girl you can't send through the mails. Call me tomorrow, I want the details. Have I got a chick for you? Wait till you meet her.
Have I got a chick for you, boy, you boy? Smart. She's into all those exotic mystiques. The Kama Sutra in Chinese techniques. I think she knows more than 75. Call me tomorrow if you're still alive.
Have I got a girl for you? Wait till you meet her. Have I got a girl for you? Boy, you boy, boy. In your shoes, what I wouldn't give. I mean the freedom to go out and live. That's settling down in a bed. Marriage may be where it's been, but it's not where it's at. What do you like? You like coming home to a kiss? Somebody with a smile at the door. What do you like? You like indescribable bliss. Then what do you want to get married for? What do you like? You like an excursion to Rome. Suddenly taking off to explore. What do you like? You like having meals cooked at home. And what do you want to get married for? 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 Someone is waiting, cool as Sarah, easy and loving is Susan, Jenny. Someone is waiting, warm as Susan, frantic and touching is Amy, Joanne. One, I know her even if I met her. Have I missed her? Did I let her go? A Susan sort of Sarah, a Jenny-ish Joanne. Wait for me, I'm ready now.
soft as Jenny, skinny and blue-eyed as Amy. Susan, someone will wake me, sweet as Amy, tender and foolish as Sarah. Joanne, did I know her? Have I waited too long? Maybe so, but maybe so has she. My blue-eyed Sarah, warm Joanne, sweet Jenny, loving Susan, crazy Amy, wait for me. I'll hurry, wait for me. Hurry, wait for me. Hurry,
Another 100 people just got off of the train, then came up through the ground, while another 100 people just got off of the bus, and they're looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane, and they're looking at us who got off of the train and the plane and the bus. Maybe yesterday, it's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come to stare, some to stay. And every day, the ones who stay can find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty trees with the battered marks. And they walk together past the poster walls with the crude remarks. And they meet at parties to the friends of friends who they will never know. Will you pick me up or do I need you there? Shall we let go? Did you get my message? 'Cause I hoped in vain. Can we see each other today if it doesn't rain? Look, I'll call you in the morning when my service looks like. And another 100 people just got off the train.
I didn't come right to New York. I went to Northwestern University for 2 years, and that was a pitiful mistake. I was on probation the whole 2 years. I was getting ready to come back to Shaker Heights when I decided where I really wanted to live more than any other place was Radio City. I thought it was a wonderful little city near New York, so I came here. I'm very dumb.
You're not dumb, April.
To me, I am. Even the reason I stayed in New York was because I just could not get interested in myself, and I'm so boring.
Well, I actually find you very interesting.
Oh, well, I'm just not. I used to think I was so odd, but my roommate, he's the same way. He's also very dumb. Whoa.
Roommate? You never mentioned any roommate. Is he your lover?
No. We just share this great big apartment up on West End Avenue. We have our own rooms and everything. I'd show it to you, but we've never had company. He's the sweetest thing, actually. I think he likes the arrangement. I don't know, though. We've never discussed it. He was born in New York, so nothing interests him.
And what would you do if either of you ever got married?
Get a bigger place, I guess. I don't have anything more to say.
And they find each other in the crowded streets and the guarded parks, by the rusty fountains and the dusty
This is really exciting, Kathy. Fascinating.
Robert, you are awful.
Oh, you like views like this? Terrific. Maybe next we can go watch a haircut.
Oh, you cannot bear that with a big party going on, I dragged you into coming here with me.
Party? What party are you talking about? Oh, that party. I completely forgotten about that party. But hey, maybe we can still make it.
Robert, try to enjoy this. Imagine being in a tiny pocket of a park right here in the middle of the busy, noisy East 50s. A park that's simple and pretty, with that waterfall on the wall that always makes me ache to be back at the Cape.
You are some piece of work, lady.
What I am is, like this park here, out of place.
You are like this park. Very lovely. Very.
I used to dream that I'd come to New York, have 2 terrific affairs, and then get married. I always knew I was meant to be a wife.
Well, then how come we never got married? Why'd you never ask me?
You want to marry me? God.
I did. Honestly, in the beginning I did, but I don't know. I never thought you would.
Well, I would. I never understood why you never asked me.
So you wanted to marry me, and I wanted to marry you. Well, then how the hell did we ever end up such good friends?
Robert, I never let you know what a good man I think you are. And how much you've meant. Robert, I brought you here because I wanted to tell you alone. I'm moving back up to Cape Cod. I'm getting married.
Married?
Some people still get married, you know.
Did you just suddenly fall in love?
I'll be a good wife. I want real things now, a husband and a family. I don't want to keep running around the city like I'm having a life.
You know what your problem is? You want too little. And in this world, that's the hardest thing to get. Thank you for your park.
You're welcome. But, see, it and I we don't fit. I think there's a time to come to New York and a time to leave. Enjoy your party.
Another 100 people just got off of the train and came up through the ground, while another 100 people just got off of the bus and are looking around at another 100 people who got off of the plane and are looking at us who got off of the plane and the train and the bus, maybe yesterday. It's a city of strangers. Some come to work, some to play. A city of strangers. Some come why I came to New York. I came to New York because it is the center of the world, and that's where I want to be. Do you know what the pulse of this city is?
The busy signal.
The pulse of the city, kiddo, is me! This city is for the me's of this world, people who want to be right in the heart of it. I am like the soul of New York.
Well, how about that?
See, smart remarks do not a person make. Jews, Hispanics, gays, Arabs, street people, all my closest, my best friends. Listen, I don't just pass people on the street, I stop and I know them. In this city, every son of a bitch I meet is my neighbor's friend. And I go uptown, and I swear, suddenly, I want to cry because I think, oh my God, I'm uptown! Oh, 14th Street. Well, I don't know why anybody would talk about any place else because that is the center of the universe.
14th Street.
That's humanity, 14th Street. That's everything. And if you don't like it, they got every subway you can name that can take you where you like it better.
Well, God bless 14th Street.
Oh, this city. I kiss the ground of it. Someday, do you know what I want to do? I want to get all dressed up in black. Black dress, black shoes, black hat, everything black. And go sit at some bar at the end of the counter and drink and cry. That is my idea of honest to God sophistication. I mean, that's New York. Okay, you always make me feel like having the next line. What is it with you?
I just never met anyone quite like you.
Me either. Do you know what this city is? Where a person can really feel it? It's in a person's ass. You see, if you're really part of this city, cool, relaxed, and in the whole flow of it, your ass is like this. But if you're running around uptight, not really part of the city, your ass is like this!
Well, that's a fascinating theory.
Fascinating, and at this moment, extraordinarily accurate.
Amy, I can't find my shoes any. Today is for Amy. Amy, I give you the rest of my life to cherish and to keep you, to honor you forever. Today is for Amy, my happily soon to be wife. Amy, we're really getting married.
Pardon me, is everybody there? Because if everybody's there, I want to thank you all for coming to the wedding. I'd appreciate you going even more. I mean, you must have lots of other things to do and not a word visible. For Paul, you know the man I'm gonna marry, but I'm not, because I wouldn't ruin anyone as wonderful as he is. Thank you all.
these good cufflinks?
On the dresser. Right next to my suicide note. Listen, everybody, look, I don't know what you're waiting for a wedding. What's a wedding? It's a prehistoric ritual where everybody promises fidelity forever, which is maybe the most horrifying word I've ever heard, which is followed by a honeymoon, or suddenly you realize to settle with enough when I come to position. Thanks so much, but I'm not getting married. Go have lunch, because I'm not getting married. You've been grand, but I'm not getting married. Don't just stand there, I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Go, can't you go? Why is nobody listening? Goodbye. Go and cry at another person's wake. If you're quick for a kick, you could pick up a christening. But please, on my knees, there's a human life at stake. Listen, everybody, I'm afraid you didn't hear it. You want to see a crazy lady fall apart in front of you. It's only Paul maybe ruining his life. You know, we'll both of us be losing our identities. Tell up with my analyst about it, but he said to see him Monday, but on Monday I'll be floating in the hunter with the other girls. I'm not well, so I'm not getting married. You've been swell, but I'm not getting married. Thank you all, but I'm not getting married. Clear the hall, because I'm not getting married. And don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today. Bless this bride, totally insane, slipping down the drain. And bless this day in our hearts as it starts to rain.
Today is for rain.
No, I adore you all, but why must we die like Eliza on the ice? But perhaps I'll collapse in the apps right before you also take back the cake, burn your shoes and boil the rice. I didn't want to have to tell you, but I may be coming down with hepatitis. I think I'm gonna face it. If you want to see me, happily go and make it funnier than going on the throw. Leave the 27th and I'm like 37th and I'm like 47th and I'm like 87th. I'm not getting married. But I'm not getting married. So I'm not getting married. But I'm not getting married. That's great. We're not getting married.
Amy?
You're starting. Don't talk, please. Why don't the two of you sit down and talk to each other? I can't think with the two of you following me every place I go, from the bedroom to the bathroom to the kitchen. I feel like I'm leading a parade, Paul! Stop staring. Feel it. Like bullets right through my back. No, Paul, please. I am so crazy. I left the refrigerator door open last night, so the orange juice is hot. And if you say thank you, I will go running out of this apartment into the hopeless cases section at Bellevue, where they will understand me. Don't talk, please. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You say whatever you want to say. Who am I to tell you what to do? Paul!
The orange juice is hot, but then...
Oh, Paul, see, you don't thank someone for hot orange juice. You slog them. Oh, the toast. I pulled the toast.
That's okay.
Oh, I can't stand it. It is not okay. Nothing about this even remotely resembles okay. It is the opposite of okay. See, Robert, this is the real me. I'm crazed.
Well, I was just thinking that this is probably a much more interesting wedding breakfast than most. The bride is in a high-energy mode and the groom is abnormally quiet. But yet, a festive atmosphere still pervades the room. Maybe it's the best man, smiling, even as he dies from drinking his boiled orange juice.
I would laugh, Robert, if it weren't all so tragic. How do I look? Funny?
Yeah, that's a funny dress.
The hairdresser curled my hair like he was on withdrawal. Paul, what are you so happy about all the time?
You.
Oh, this is the most neurotic, insane, it is crazy after everything we've been living together all these years. It's embarrassing, Paul. People will think I'm pregnant.
That's next year. Look, if we hurry, we're late.
What am I doing? I'm 31.
And perfect.
Oh, an oldie but goodie, huh? It's just incredible. 2 years with a psychiatrist, and this is where it leads. I'm just glad we're not having a Catholic wedding, so that when I get a divorce, I won't be a sinner. Whoever thought I would marry someone Jewish? Jewish! I didn't even know anyone who was Jewish. Robert. That was probably my main attraction. Look what a little Catholic rebellion will lead to. Very first moment I met Paul, I said to myself, that's what I like. That Jew! Oh, Paul was so beautiful inside and out beautiful. Paul would kiss me and I would say to myself, oh, I feel young Jew!
What's all this about me being Jewish today? About 3/4 of your friends are Jewish. Hurry!
Did I ever say that I like my friends? I don't! Ugh, I much prefer my Gentile enemies. At least they leave you alone. And I need to be left alone. I'm just like Robert.
I'm not like that. What the hell are you talking about? But don't answer that because we don't have time.
Amy, after all these years, don't you know we
The higher you go, the harder you hurt when you fall.
I've never dropped you yet.
Whoever reads this note, I love you. Well, thank you, I love you.
Thank him. The Phantom. These notes like this all over the place. Nobody can stand all this sweetness, Paul. Nobody human can stand all this everlasting affection.
Amy, don't you think we should be going?
I can't.
Amy, if anybody should be married, it's you. Tell Robert.
Oh, Robert. Tell me? Who's gonna tell Robert?
Paul, I can't tell anybody anything like that. I guess whatever's right will happen.
I see.
Listen, I'm gonna call. Call and say that will be a little late. You know, the guests will be arriving soon, don't you think?
Amy, do you see what you're doing to yourself? Do you know that if other people did to you what you do to yourself, that they could be put into jail? Now, come on.
Oh, Paul, look. Look. It's starting to rain.
It's starting to rain.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through. Oh, you know who I ran into on the way here? Helen Kincaid. Remember Helen? I've met her around a few times. You know, well, she's married now. I could hardly recognize her. She's all fat and lousy.
Amy, let's go. We're late.
I can't. I don't understand how I ever let it get this far. Oh, would you look at that? Now it's really raining. It's a flood. It's a sign. Thank you, God. Now explain it to him.
Amy, let's go. All our friends are waiting.
That's no reason, Paul. I just can't. I'm afraid.
Of what?
I don't know. I don't know. I think you're really not for me. Maybe nobody's for me. I never saw one good marriage, not in my entire life, not ever.
You see what you look for, you know? I've seen a lot. Amy, married people are no more marriage than musicians are music. Just because some are wrong, it doesn't matter. It is still right.
Yes, well, I'll put that on a sampler, Paul. Look, I am not being emotional. I am as sane as can be. Paul, I'm sorry, I just don't love you enough.
Robert, could you call and explain it?
just do?
What you had to, I guess. If it was meant to work out, it would have worked out. That's what I think. Anyway, Amy! Marry me!
What?
Marry me! Marry me a little, love me just enough. Cry but not too often, play but not too rough. Keep the tender distance, so we'll both be free. That's the way it ought to be.
Huh?
I'm ready. You said it yourself. We're just alike. Why don't we, Amy?
Why don't we, Robert? Thank you, Robert. Oh, I really, It's just that you have to want to marry somebody, not somebody. Oh, would you look at that? He left without his raincoat or anything. He'll catch pneumonia. I've got to get him. I'm getting married. And he's so good, isn't he? So good.
Amy!
I'm his bride!
Marry me a little, do it with a will. Make a few demands I'm able to fulfill. Want me more than others, not exclusively. That's the way it ought to be. I'm ready. I'm ready now. You can be my best friend. I can be your right arm. We'll go through a fight or two. No
Robbie, 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 baby, Robbie, Robbie, Robbie.
Well, our blessings, Robert. Don't tell your wish, Bobby, or it won't come true. You just blew it. Well, it probably was a wish you wouldn't have done anyways, Robert.
You wish for a wife, Robert? Don't. You're a lucky son of a gun. Hang in there.
Stay exactly as you are. You may be the one constant in this world of variables.
I don't know, Sarah. You can't stay in your 30s forever.
You still get your wish, Bobby. Won't.
I think he still gets his wish.
And I'll say he won't.
Joanne, honey, come on. You see, when she and Robin get
Larry,
together...
I'm telling you, if you do not blow out all the candles on your cake, you do not get your wish. Trust me, I've blown out enough candles for a wax museum.
All right. Actually, I didn't wish for anything.
What do you mean you didn't wish
Oh,
for anything?
tell. Everybody's so curious.
Tell, but lie.
Thanks for including me in your thoughts, your lives.
Stay exactly as you are, Robert.
That's right, you sweet thing. Stay exactly as you are. Everyone adores you. What a terrible thing. I kiss you goodnight, Robbie, but Larry gets jealous. Things always happen for the best. Yeah, I don't even believe that myself.
I mean, when you've got friends like mine, isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side.
He's such a cutie.
By side.
Isn't he a cutie?
A porch in a storm, comfy and cozy, side by side.
This is cool.
By side. Everything shines, how sweet, side by side.
Fond of
By
you.
side. Parallel lines, who meet. Everyone winks, nobody's nosy, side by side.
He's just crazy about me.
By side. You make the drinks and I'll bring the posies, side by side.
He's always there when you need
By
him.
side. One is lonely and two is boring. Think what you can keep ignoring. Side by side. By side.
7 times the Godfather, year after year, older and older.
It's amazing. Every year we all get older and he seems to stay exactly the same.
Sharing a tear, lending a shoulder.
You know what comes to my mind when I think of him? The Seagram's building. Isn't that funny?
Ain't we got fun? No strain.
Sometimes I just catch him looking and looking, and I just look right back.
I her lemon sun, no rain. We're so crazy, he's so sane.
good things, and he doesn't have the bad things when he doesn't have the good things.
Being the kids as well as the sitter.
Let me make him a drink. He's the only guy I know I feel should drink more.
One's impossible, two is dreary, three is company, safe and cheery. Side by side, here is the steeple. Open the door to see all the crazy merry people.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who would I come play to for hours? Who bring me the flowers when I have the flu? Who finish yesterday's stew? Who take the kids to the zoo? Who is so dear and who is so deep? And who would keep her occupied when I'm on to sleep? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who sends anniversary wishes? Who helps with the dishes and never says so? Who changes subjects on cue? Who cheers us on when we're blue? Who is a flirt but never a threat? Reminds us of our birthdays which we always forget. How would we ever get through? What would we do without you? Bobby, 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 baby, Bobby, Bobby. What would we do without you? How would we ever get? How would we ever get? How would we ever get? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
Just what you usually do.
Right. It won't sit with us. It won't share with us. It won't fit with us. It won't bear with us.
Okay, now everybody.
Isn't it warm? Isn't it rosy? Side by side. Horns in a storm, comfy and cozy. Side by side. Everything shines. How sweet. Side by side. Parallel lines who meet side by side. Year after year, older and older, side by side. Sharing a tear and lending a shoulder, side by side. Two is impossible, two is gloomy. Give another number to each side by side, by side, by side, by side, by side, by
apartment.
Thank you.
Just darling. Did you do it yourself?
Me? Well, yes, I did, yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Well, it's darling. Did you really do it all yourself?
Yes. Why? Did you hear I didn't?
No, it's just this is so precious.
It is, isn't it? I guess I never really look at the thing. I just kind of live you.
Oh, well, it's terribly clever. See how nicely all of the furniture is lined up in areas to make it so warm and sweet and touching.
Well, how about that?
And the choice of colors is so relaxing, simple, and masculine.
See that?
Isn't that tasteful and interesting?
Yes, I'll take it. I mean, I've always liked my apartment, but I never really seem to be in it. I just sort of pass to the living room on my way to the bedroom to get to the bathroom to get ready to go out again.
You never really spend any time in here? And it's so dear. Well, maybe that's why you like it so much. If you don't spend much time in it, it keeps it special and important.
Yes. And this is the bedroom over here. Oh, you love it, I can tell. Well, I can always look for a bigger place.
Darling,
What?
Robert,
What?
I worry.
Why?
He's all alone. There's no one
Where?
in his life. Robert ought to have a woman. Poor baby, all alone. Evening after evening by the telephone. We're the only tenderness he's ever known. David,
Yeah?
Bobby,
What?
I worry.
Why?
It's such a waste. There's no one
Where?
in his life. Bobby ought to have a woman. Baby, sitting there, staring at the walls and playing solitaire, making conversation with the empty air. Poor baby. You know, right after I became a flight attendant, a friend of mine gave me a cocoon for my bedroom. He collects things like that. Insects, caterpillars, all that. It was attached to a twig, and he told me one morning I'd wake up to a beautiful butterfly in my bedroom. When it hatched, he said, when they come out, they're soaking wet, and there's a little drop of blood there too. Isn't that fascinating? But within the hour, they dry off, and then they begin to fly. Well, I told him I had a cat then. I had a cat then. And he said, just put the cocoon high up somewhere where the cat can't get at it. Which is impossible, but what can you do? So I put the cocoon high up on a shelf where the cat never went. And the next morning it was still there. At least, so it seemed safe to leave it. Well, anyway, about a week later, very, very early this one morning, the guy calls me and he says, April, do you have a butterfly this morning? Well, I told him to hold on. And I managed to get up and look on the shelf, and I saw the wet spot and the drop of blood, but no butterfly. Then I thought, oh dear God, the cat got it. So I call the guy and I tell him, and suddenly I spotted it. under the dressing table. Oh, it was moving one way. The cat had got it, but it was still alive. Well, anyways, I tell the guy, he was so upset. He said, oh no, oh God, no, don't you see? That's a life, a living thing. So I got dressed and took it to the park. And I put it on a rose. It was summer then. So it seemed like it would be okay. Well, I think anyway. But that man, oh, I felt really damaged by him. I mean, awful. It was just cruel. So I called him back. And I said, listen, I'm a living thing too, shithead! And then I never saw him again.
Well, that reminds me of something I did to someone once in Miami. I mean, it's not really the same, but in a way, well, you'll see. I met a girl, a lovely girl at a party one night, and, well, late bro, it was just like you and me. We just connected. Oh, you don't mind my telling this, do you?
No.
It just came to mind. But anyway, I met a girl, and we just connected. Exactly like tonight. Except we couldn't contain ourselves. It was incredible. We were talking, and suddenly we realized we just couldn't talk anymore. No sounds came. Now we both stood there, our breathing short, and us both bathed in perspiration, and suddenly we just left. We drove out to one of those strip motels, you know, and she didn't even say anything. She just sat so close to me. So close. We got into that hotel, and we started touching, and laughing, and holding, and kissing, and suddenly she told me I should go. I should go get lots of champagne and baby oil, and we should get beautifully high and rub... Well, you know, she said she'd be in bed waiting for me. And I rushed out of there until I could find a liquor store and a drugstore open, and I got all this champagne and baby oil, and I started back to the hotel, and I could not find it. I looked for over 3 hours. I never found the motel, and I never saw her again either.
Oh, well, that is the most extraordinary story I've ever heard in my entire life. I mean, that poor girl. You really drove around for 3 hours?
More. All night I spent looking for that hotel with all that champagne and baby oil and sweat running down my face. I never found it, but I never saw her again either.
Oh, that poor girl. I mean, she never knew. I mean, I just don't know what to say or do. I mean, that is so sad.
I know it is. Very.
But Robert, these stories, they don't follow. I mean, I don't see the connection. Unless, oh, you must have thought of that poor girl as the wounded butterfly.
Oh, yes, that's it!
Robert, angel, Bobby, honey, you know, no one wants you to be happy more than I do. No one, but isn't she a little bit, well, you know. You know. Face it, no one wants you to be happy more than I do. Better. No one, but isn't she a little
you going?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Don't get up.
do you have to?
Yes, I have to.
Oh,
Don't get up. Now you're angry.
no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your things down.
You're angry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Put your wings down and
I'm
stay.
leaving
Why
to go to.
stay?
I have to
Fly,
fly.
I know, to Barcelona. Look, you're a very special girl, not just overnight. No, you're a very special girl, and not because you're bright, not just because you're bright. You're just a very special girl, June. April. What you thinking?
Barcelona.
Oh,
Flight 18.
stay a minute.
I would like to.
So,
Don't be mean.
stay a minute.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Where you going?
Barcelona
So you said
and Madrid.
bon voyage.
On a Boeing.
Good night.
Too angry.
No,
Got to
right.
report to.
Go.
It's not to say that if I had my way, oh well, I guess. Okay,
What?
I'll stay.
But, oh God.
Oh, Peter, look who's here. It's Robert. And you must be Marta.
Oh God, you could see the East River.
I'm surprised to see you out on the terrace. It's terrific.
Oh, Peter fixed it all up. Oh, Marta, I am so glad Robert brought you by. You are just what he described. So pretty and original and peculiar, I mean.
Right.
Well now, Robert, how have you been?
Oh, you know me, always happy. What did I say?
Oh, hey Bob, did Susan ever show you the pictures of Mexico when we went down to get the divorce?
Divorce? You're not married now?
Well, not since the divorce.
Oh,
I flew down to Mexico and it is absolutely sensational down there. So terrific, I phoned Susan to come and join me.
It's so pretty down there.
where you living now, Peter?
Well, here at home. I mean, I've got responsibilities, Susan and the kids to take care of. I certainly wouldn't leave them.
Well, it sure seems to be working.
Well now, we're all four single. It's nice, I think. Especially when you have somebody.
Now that is what I call New York.
think they're going to hurt themselves.
What if their mothers came in and saw them doing that? Think of their poor mothers. It's embarrassing.
Those people that laugh and dance and carry on like that, they're not happy.
Think of your poor mother!
He's not what you call self-conscious.
But it's not what you call a stupid show off. You know, it really shocks me to see a grown man dance like that. I am shocked. You hear? Shocked. Where was I? Oh, my first husband. He's so difficult to remember, even when you're with him. We got married here in New York. I was just out of college. He owned this big packing company in Chicago. Attractive. Well, we stayed in New York for about a year. And then one day, he told me I would go back to Chicago. And you know, he was actually surprised when I told him I would just wait here for him. I'm still not entirely sure where Chicago is. It's over there. Somewhere. But when he told me he wasn't coming back, I knew we were in for a tiny dilemma. Or at least he was. Still so young. But I was old enough to know where I wanted to be living. I love New York. I've never left New York. I never have, never will. And least of all, why would I want to go someplace where they actually enjoy being called the hog butchers to the world? You know what they're proud of that. So I said, kiss off, Rodney. I said it nicer. Well, we got a divorce. A divorce. Huh. One word means all that. Another drink, guy? Sir? Sir?
Woo!
We already gave.
Oh, you all had a few while I was dancing, huh?
Larry, what the hell was all that carrying on about? What was that? Oh, shocking.
Joanne, I asked you to dance with me.
I only dance when you can touch. I don't think standing, bumping around, making an ass out of oneself is a dance. And, you know, I find it really humiliating seeing my own husband jerking and sashaying around like Ann Miller. Take off the red shoes, Larry. Off!
Oh, Bobby boy, tell me, was I really that good?
Oh, very good. Amazingly good.
Joanne, I love it when you are jealous.
Kiss me. I hated dinner. I hated the opera. And I hated here. What I need is more to drink. Oh, look at Bobby. How desperately he needs another drink. Oh, sir, 2 more bourbons and a vodka stinger. Sir! Do you know that we are suddenly at the age where we're too young for the old people and too old for the young ones? We're nowhere. I think we better drink to us. To us, the generation gap. We are the generation gap. Are they staring at me? Let them stare, let them. Those old broads, all dressed up with no place to go.
What time is it?
In real life? But will somebody get us another drink? Oh, you did. So aggressive. Stop staring! I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat, while looking grim, 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Yeah. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart, aren't they best? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day, another $1,000, a matinee, a Pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play life, aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of life, just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at schools, too busy to know that they're fools, aren't they, Jim? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. Here's to the girls who just watch, aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch, plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove, another brilliant singer, another reason not to move, another vodka stinger. Ah! I'll drink to that. So here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise. 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 I would like a cigarette, Larry. Remember when everyone used to smoke? How it was happier, more festive or something? Now every place is not unlike an operating room, for Christ's sake. Huh?
I never smoked.
Why?
I don't know. I meant to. Does that count?
Meant to. Meant to. Story of your life, meant to. Jesus, you are lifted right out of a Kraft Ebing case history. You know, there you are on the outside looking in while everybody's dancing at the party. Now I insist that you smoke. Your first compromise. You're off. Smoke.
No, thank you.
Joanne, honey, you
You
can't
don't
just
you
smoke.
smoke. I'll watch.
Watch? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you're saying, kiddo? I am giving you the chance to
I don't
act.
want
Yeah,
one.
because you're weak. I hate people who are weak.
You want a split?
Of what?
See? Every day, Joanne tests me to see if I'll go away. Twice a year, my wife here packs up her things to leave so I'll ask her to stay. Now, my mother was a very difficult woman. And my old man left her, but he regretted that until the day he died. Now, me? Hey. I married this wildly conceited broad with no self-esteem. I've got a wife who still has a hard time believing she's found the man she daily fascinates. But unlike my father, Bobby, I'm a very happy man. She doesn't act like this when you're not around, Bobby. I really hope you get to meet Joanne sometime. Really. She's a terrific woman. As a matter of fact, Robert, if you ever decide to get married, make sure you find someone just like Joanne.
Never get married, Robbie. Never. Why should you?
I don't know. For company, like everybody else.
Who else?
Everybody who ever fell in love and got married.
Oh, I know both couples, and they're both divorced. Larry, see what happens when you interrupt me. I was just about to toast my second husband.
It's late. I'm going to the John. And when I come back, we will be leaving. This holiday is ending. Okay?
I've got the check! Damn. I know he's off to pay the check. Maybe buy the place. You know, it is a comfort to have rich friends, but I do like to pay some of the times. Oh, whatever. You convinced me. You have a good third husband, Joanne. He's a good man. Anyway, thank you for the evening. I'm really glad I joined you. I was really feeling low, really depressed. I drank, but you really put it away tonight, huh? I don't know what to make of the fact that you only drink when you're with me. That's not unflattering. No. I hope I don't depress you. We have good times and it's a hoot, huh? Whatever you say. Woo! Very drunk out tonight, huh? What are you staring at, Joanne? Oh, it's my charisma, huh? Well, stop staring at my charisma.
When are we gonna make it?
I beg your pardon?
When are we gonna make it?
Oh, well, what's wrong with now?
There's my place tomorrow after 2. Larry goes to the gym, then straight to the office.
What are
Don't
you-
talk. Don't do that folksy Harold teen thing with me. You're a very attractive man. The sort of man most women want, yet never seem to get. I can take care of you.
But who will I take care of?
Well, did you hear yourself? Did you hear what you just said?
I didn't mean that.
No, I just heard a door open that's been shut a long time.
Like I haven't looked at all that? At marriages and all that? And what do you get for it, huh? What do you get?
Well, the check is paid. And, what's wrong?
I've looked at all that. At marriages and all that. And what do you get for it, huh? What do you get?
What happened?
I think I just did somebody a big favor. Come on, Larry. Let's go home.
What do you get?
Bobby,
Bobby.
Bobby, baby,
Bobby, baby.
Robbie, Robert, darling, Bobby,
We've been trying to call
Bobby,
you.
baby,
Bobby, baby.
Things like I
Bravo.
to tell you, Bobby, honey,
Bobby,
things like darling,
Bobby,
we want to stay.
Stop! What do you get? Someone to hold you too close. Someone to hurt you too deep. Someone to sit in your chair to ruin your sleep.
That's true, but there's more than that.
Is that all you think there is to it?
You've got so many reasons for not being with someone, Robert, but you haven't got one good reason for being alone.
Come on, you're onto something, Robert. You're onto something.
Someone to need you too much. Someone to know you too well. Someone to pull you up short, to put you through hell.
You see what you look for, you know?
You're not a kid anymore, Robbie. I don't think you'll ever be a kid again, kiddo.
Hey, buddy, don't be afraid it won't be perfect. The only thing to be afraid of really is that it won't.
Don't stop now. Keep going.
Someone you have to let in. Someone whose feelings you spare. Someone who, like it or not, will want you to share a little, a lot.
And what does all that mean?
Robert, how do you know so much about it if you've never been there before?
It's much better living it than looking at it, Robert.
I don't know, Bobby. I don't know.
Someone to crowd you with love. Someone to force you to care. Someone to make you come through. Who'll always be there, as frightened as you of being alive. Being alive. Being alive. Being alive.
Lord, your candle's a big old place, Robert. Want something, Robert. Want something.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair, ruin my sleep, and make me aware of being alive. Being alive. Somebody need me too much. Somebody know me too well. Somebody pull me up short and put me through hell and give me support for being alive. Make me alive. Make me alive. Make me confused. Mock me with praise. Let
Must have been the apartment across the hall.
This is crazy, huh?
Do you think something's wrong?
No. I think something's right.
So do I.
Life of every joint in town.
It's been almost 2 hours. Maybe he forgot.
How could anyone forget a surprise birthday? Or maybe the surprise is on us. Think I got the message. Come on, Larry. Let's go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should.
Yes, I think we can go now.
Maybe we should leave him though.
Maybe we should leave him alone.
I'll call him tomorrow.
Don't.
I won't.
David.
What?
All right, everybody. All together. Happy birthday, Robert.